So is that the room that you're in right now? Is that the room that your roommates used to live in, like their bedroom?
Yeah, it used to be the baby's, her Maddox's bedroom.
Oh, there's two rooms downstairs, right?
Yeah.
So, because I went down there once when you first moved in. You walk down the stairs, the laundry room's to the left back, like back into the left. And
Yeah.
then is there a room back into the right as well, like across from the laundry room?
There's like a room right by the laundry room.
Oh, okay, and then there's
And
the living
then
room, and then there's a bathroom, and then there's another bedroom down in the by the right in the right corner of the basement.
the right corner, yeah.
Okay.
If you go right when you come down.
So you're in that one by the laundry room, or you're the one by the other room?
The one away, the other room.
Okay. So that's your game room now, or computer, or whatever room.
Yep.
So what are you gonna do with the room next to the laundry room?
Don't know. It's not really anything yet.
What about the room upstairs next to the bedroom that used to be your game room?
That one too isn't really used for anything.
It's just extra rooms.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe rent it out
Oh, you'd
to
have
like
roommates come back?
just. I would rent out like one room, like just to one person, not like
A
a
whole
whole
family
like
and a whole
like where
basement?
they would have yeah, a whole basement.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't want anybody having kids. If I rent it out again, it's gonna be with Pete, like probably like a dude or something, someone who games.
Right, so they're
Like
just
I
hanging out,
want to, yeah,
gaming, not
hanging
doing
out,
much.
same thing as me.
Oh, hey, you're in the game. I didn't even realize you were gonna come right in. You like popped right in. Popped
Yeah,
right in. I hate
like just hopped in,
they have to make yourself visible every time. It's like, why can't it just stay that way? That's another thing I'm gonna
just stay
message
that
them and be
way.
like, just keep it toggled on. If you're in the same world, keep it toggled on. If you're in a new world, maybe sure. But alright, so I've got the level 2 axe now. I've got this everything bronze. Troll cape.
Okay, I think I had almost 100 coal put away.
Nice. So that being said, um, now what? Now what? Now what? Now what?
I know I'm gonna go farm more ore,
House.
so I want to upgrade my stuff too. Well, because we can still make a cauldron. Um, what else can we make? I think we can still make what the second. We can work on making the second upgrade for the forge.
What does it need for that?
I think it's bronze. I think it's
Oh,
like bronze
jeez.
and fine wood or something.
We need to put like a roof out. I'm getting smoked out in here.
Yeah, that happened to me last night.
We need. I'm gonna go build up.
Like,
I'm gonna build like a chimney up here so the smoke gets out. But then it still has a roof, so it's not like
yeah.
destroyed. Let's see. I need wood then. All right. Let's see. Oops. Where is the fire? It's like right in the middle, right? Well, I might as well make the roof in
It's
the
like
middle.
right in the middle.
Looks the coolest that way. Oh, look at that smoke billow out. Alright, let's see.
Yeah, I know. Is there like actual like chimneys you can build?
No, but I'm gonna make a little square, and then I'm gonna put a roof over that, so then the smoke will come out, but rain won't affect it.
Okay.
Like, literally, all I'm gonna do is, like, that. See? How's that look?
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and then now the smoke can come out from up there, and we won't get smoked out as crazy. And it won't get rained on.
Um, that was something that I think like they should add in.
What?
Chimneys.
Yeah. Heck, maybe they already do have it, we just don't have it unlocked yet.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
Alright, so now I can craft. I don't need a spear, I got that. It's basically bronze. I haven't used a knife yet once. Like, I haven't built a single knife. I'm assuming that's for stealth
Neither have I.
attacks. like sneaking up on an
That's what
enemy.
I would think. The knife has probably like the highest amount of like stealth.
Right, because the copper knife only does
Stealth.
9 slash and 9 pierce. That's it. But I'm assuming it says backstab times 10 damage. So that would be like 90 damage if you got him in the back. So that's like a good like stealth attack, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe I should make a knife one of these times. Cultivator we eventually want to make. We could make one of those and we could start growing stuff. I
It
got
is
12
true.
carrot
We could make
seeds.
a garden.
We could grow carrots and we could have unlimited like, vegetables. I know we still would need meat.
The one thing I still do need to make is my bronze shield.
Yeah, that takes 10. That's the most.
Yeah. Everything else I have.
Upgrades. I mean, I can always upgrade everything with bronze too, but that's
For
gonna take a lot of
crafting
bronze as well.
upgrade. Cause wait, we made the ADZ, right? The odds.
Yeah, the odds.
That one we made. So we have the anvil. So the next forge improvement would be the forge cooler, which all we need is 10 copper and 25 fine, which we have the fine wood. We just need the copper then. Can we already upgrade bronze armor? Oh yeah, I can.
Yep.
Bronze axe. Yeah, I think that's my main focus is to go mine up some more of that good stuff. I'm trying to think, can't you make a bronze pickaxe would even be good to get, because then we'd be able to mine faster. Just kind of sucks, like all this bronze stuff, it like slows you down.
I know you don't walk as fast.
But whatever.
Yeah, it's like the end of the world.
What are you doing?
Moving the fire over, because it was still so far over here that the smoke was still going out to the right instead of up the chimney.
Okay.
It's so hard to tell from a distance. Oh, you snuck in here, didn't you? Guy went around our wall. I saw him out there, and I was gonna shoot him, but I couldn't see him anymore, and he went down our wall and around through the water.
Oh, the fuckers they can get through the water.
Yeah,
I think that's like the furthest I can really get that
yeah,
stuff.
he
out
went
there.
around here. We could always build up the land right here, and then put the wall out further, but the more we build up the land, the more...
Or even just build up the land to where they can't get over it. I don't know.
Yeah, like
Or
put
it's,
up the
too
land steep up high. Yeah, we could make like a steep like wall of land and then put the fence on top of that to make it still look cool. Let's see. It's so hard to gauge from this far. Well, basically, I'm standing
It would be
in the
good to
hole.
get fine wood and more wood too. We could build up some more towers. What? How the fuck did I miss that? Wish you could re-pick up the arrows that you shoot.
There we go. Now the smoke's going straight up that chimney. Straight up
Straight
and
up
out.
that ass.
Straight it up it. Alright, now I gotta make another bed for me though. I had to break mine.
I was gonna say, I swear I heard some deer. Shot him right in the fucking ass. Was that another deer right there? Look at that. Look at all that leather. Look at, oh, I got 4 deer hides off that. Hell yeah. He's a level. He's a 1-star.
The bees are still happy, Matt.
The bees are happy.
The bees are happy. Except their structure's not that.
I want to keep them happy.
I know. The bees are happy, we're happy.
Just want to keep getting honey. I want that honey.
Yeah, the honey makes money. Alright. Well, if I have about an hour, 50 minutes of gameplay, should we explore? Should we go back to the main spawn and see if we can find out where the second boss is? Like, what do you want to do for the next hour?
I mean, I guess if we could.
Or
I was mostly just gonna go freaking mine ore.
Or do we want to get more ore so we can upgrade our stuff? I'm done with that too.
That's kind of that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah,
Just because I feel like there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff that we need ore for.
I know, and just in case if like we didn't realize how long it would take, and the next thing you know, it's like 2 hours later, and we're still doing the boss stuff.
We're still doing stuff.
At least when you're gathering, you can stop at any time. There's no like, oh, I gotta finish this gather before I get off because I started this far.
Yeah.
Alright, well, what do we need then? Do we have a lot of copper still, or do we need more, or should I go down the riverbank and find some more tin? Because I didn't get that far down.
We want both, so we could probably each be designate to go for one.
Alright, well, I'm going
like
for
one of
tin
us
right
goes
now.
for tin, and then one of us goes for the copper.
I'm going right down the shoreline looking for tin.
Okay.
So if you wanna find a copper deposit. Bless
Okay,
you!
I have the copper deposit marked.
Big old deer. Oh, you found another one, or are you going to the one that I was at?
No, the one that you were at.
Oh, the one you could check there. I got a lot of it though, but you might be able to dig into the ground. But I'm pretty sure I got almost all of it.
I guess it'll depend on how big the hole is, because that shit goes deep.
Yeah. And I have no idea about the old one, the first one I found, the original one. I don't know
That
if you
one
ever
could even
finished.
still have more.
Yeah, because I know
I don't know.
were there last, and then I found this one, so when I went to your house.
I dug super deep in that thing, but I kept finding small bits of copper deposit.
Well, we can always, if we actually run out of this one, like, completely, we could always go back to that one more time just to make sure we've got everything. Oh, Matt. Oh, no, this
What?
isn't. I see a big rock in the ground, but it's not a copper deposit. I was going to say I found another one right over here, but it's not, unfortunately. Some blueberries, though. Blueberries, blueberries. What? How did you die? Did I fight over here? There's a campfire over here. Was this you?
I don't think so. That might have been your buddies, because I know they went down that way
Before.
before.
I was gonna say, there's
They went way down on there.
there's evidence of dead gray dwarfs because there was raisin and wood on the ground in a couple spots, and then there was a campfire that's, depleted.
Yeah, I think that was probably them.
Oh, okay. I didn't see a workbench though. Unless they took that with them.
They maybe broke it down after they were done with it.
Well, I already have a nice hefty 1710.
Holy shit. Okay, I guess, yeah.
Tin's easy to find. I mean, and every time you break it's one little rock, and every time you break it, it's like gives you 3 to 4 tin. Yep, I got 4 in that one. So it's Yeah,
I
copper
guess
is the hard
get
one.
like a stack of 30, and then I guess we could both
Look for copper, yeah.
work on copper.
Because you can just keep going down the shore. I'll get as much as I can carry. I already at 270 weight though.
Okay. Yeah,
I think
no,
it
that shit's
sucks
heavy.
about it is it's so heavy. Hey, boars. There's an abandoned house over here. Yeah, let's see. If I drop the wood and raisin I collected, I got 28 out of 30. I might be able to grab all 30, but I might have to drop some too. So runestone over here and an abandoned house and some boar. Oh, the chest is empty, so whoever came through here already discovered it. There's a lot of boars though. I feel like since we're doing copper and tin, we really don't need as much of this boar, the leather as we used to.
The what?
The leather?
I know we still need what it seems like is deer hide a lot lately. Leather we need for a couple things.
Yeah, I mean, I still kill boars when I find them because they're harder to come across.
Yeah.
What's this runestone?
Yeah, I kill anytime. Like I try as much as possible to kill animals, just because the hide and the leather is always at some point needed.
Right. Long ages passed when the Owl Father Odin united the worlds. He threw down the Vanir, the giants, and those creatures older than any others. The greatest of them could not be killed, but were instead forsaken, exiled here to Valheim for eternity. When they tread the earth, the lesser creatures jump like crumbs on a drumstick. You will know them when you see them. So that's telling us there's giants.
They'll make us breadcrumbs.
That'll make the enemies breadcrumbs. Well, we can eat them. Taste the grey dwarfs. Alright, yeah. I really can't find this last one. One more rock. They're really making me look for this last 10 rock, aren't you? Game. For real, there's like a ton, and now there's none. Oh, that's flipped.
Jesus. Grey dwarfs everywhere.
Are they attacking the house? No.
No, they're just right here, right where that copper deposit.
Found a beehive. If I am successful in killing it, it might drop another queen bee, and we could have a second hive. We could have a bee farm.
Jesus, great. I mean, having two could be beneficial, right?
Beehives?
Yeah.
Oh, I want as many beehives as possible. Then we got all the limited honey we want. Ooh, I think it did drop a bee. It did drop a queen bee. Yes. That means we can have a second hive. What? What happened? You sound a little leggy.
Hey, buddy, he's just fucking meowing.
Oh,
Like a little bitch.
your cat.
Yeah.
Alright, how much do these weigh? 28 to 224. Like 8 pounds. I could find one more, but I don't want to break one because it's going to give me like 3, so I'm heading back. I got 28 out of 30. I can't carry anymore.
Okay. got one copper out of this so far.
The other thing too they need to change is, you know how you can hit Q to auto run? But the second you like hit like ASWD, you guys stops auto running. But
Oh, really?
yeah, but it's not where, you know, like some games where if you do that, but then you use your mouse to look in a different direction, your guy would start walking in that direction, so at least you can use your mouse. Yeah, it doesn't do that. Your guy still just walks straight.
Okay, game. Come on. Quit fucking trapping me. Okay. These motherfuckers.
Where are you? You're not
I'm at
visible on the
the
map.
copper deposit.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, there you are.
I thought I put it on. Yeah, come kill these fuckers with me.
Right,
Oh
I'm
my god,
walking
they're
it.
gonna fucking kill me.
No, they're not.
Get off me, fuckface.
Yeah, this is how I almost died the other day too, because I had.
Yeah, like, well, there's
They're all.
two of them that are 2 stars.
And a 1-star.
Fucking high level.
There they go. Now they're dead.
Tons of fucking resin.
Yeah, I know. We have so much. We have a chest that's got like almost 200 resin in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw. I think I'm gonna take a bunch of them and just throw them all in. What's
Could
it
have,
called? In back into the torches.
yeah. We could
So
have a
shit's lit
resin
up.
chest pretty soon with how much resin we get.
Keep mining this copper.
You found more?
Yeah.
Nice.
There's still more in here.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the raisin then. And I'm going to relight the torches. So where are all the torches? I know there's some in the house, there's some by the gate, but is there...
Oh my god. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna come back. Fuck, like mining at night in the Black Forest. It's like impossible. Just more and more gray dwarfs just keep showing up.
1 sec, I will be right back. Someone just dropped a package off at the front door. I just dropped off a package. Right back.
Do you guys ever fucking give up?
Are they still? Yeah, at night it is brutal. I thought pretty much I would get like 2 chunks out maybe, and then I'd be fighting guys. I don't know if you want to come here and sleep quick so we can get all this tin going.
That's what I think I'm just gonna do. This is just pointless.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they just keep showing up. I got 2 copper.
2. What is it?
We have to kill them first before we go to sleep? Or no?
It's a what? Awesome. Alexis just got a record player. Probably. Who sent it? Do you
Nice.
know? She thinks her sister sent it. She's like, I don't know anything. I was like, it's got your name on it. Do you have any records to play anything with? We could buy some at Target when we go today. Don't they have records sometimes? You want to buy a couple? You think you'd pick the same one she gets? You don't want to go get like a Soundgarden album or something? Or Pearl Jam? Alright. Let's see. Grab into reason. We could make portals pretty soon too, and we could put portals between all the bases. Well, I don't really want a portal. I don't want people to just be able to just spawn here at any time. Portals would also be a
Yeah.
quick way for people to come take our stuff. Alright, let's see. Let me get that one.
Are you lighting up the torches?
Yeah. I don't know where they all are though. I see the 2 at the gate, I see the 2 in the watchtower, or 4 in the watchtower.
There's a bunch all over around inside the house.
Is that it for the outside though?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't ever go in the
Fire.
house. There, wow, we have lights. We can see inside finally, instead of it being pitch black all the time. Did you throw your armor off upstairs? Because I just picked it up when I went upstairs.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. That's like all my crap that I don't care to have anymore.
Yeah, I ran upstairs to look around and I'm like, oh. Well, I'm gonna make a chest then for like... Well, is there even a point to hold into this armor? Or should we just throw it in the
I
water?
don't know. That's what I, yeah, if I guess I should have just threw it in the water, to be
Because
honest.
it sucks that nothing gets thrown away. Like, disappears. Like, literally I
Like
could
it
throw it in
never
the water and it'll just
disappears. Yeah.
float forever. We could make a trash bin. We could just make like a... I could make a little... Oh, I'm gonna make a dumpster back here with just a little opening hole, and you just throw everything in there,
And
and
just
it'll just be
throw
like a big
everything in there.
sparkling jump trash. Yeah, I'm gonna make a little,
I'm cool with
a
that.
little trash can. And it's gonna be facing the other way, so you have to go around from behind, so you don't have to look at it every time you run past. Man, it is foggy yet. Oh, we're gonna sleep really quick so we can have all this stuff go. Here, let me go pump as much tin as I can in here. Or did you already put coal in there? Or copper? Let's pump that up as
No,
full as it
I didn't
can.
put anything in there.
Alright,
Just pump it up with
I got it
coal.
full with tin. Alright, let's go to sleep so we can just make it all quick.
Can't sleep at this time.
Oh, it just turned to day.
Like it just
I
turned a
literally
day.
just laid down and was able to.
That's fucking lame sauce.
Well, okay. Oh well.
Oh, got some more ore. Be cool, and we can upgrade stuff and build like stone walls.
That would be cool. just because I'm curious, I'm gonna make a ward, and I'm gonna see if we can put like, oh, who's able to build? I can always destroy it if it doesn't work, and then just put the ingredients back. But I'm very curious. Make fine wood. Ah! Fire. That's
Oh, yeah. Yeah, kind of want to make a bronze pickaxe. Just this thing doesn't break so easily.
oh, instead of the antler one.
The antler, yeah.
Yeah. How much is the bronze pickaxe? I'll make one too.
I don't think it's a whole lot. At least I don't think so.
Alright, I have no idea where this ward, or how much this ward will, you know, how far it'll expand. But I built it. Activate. Oh, sweet, it says owner, and it says activated and permitted, so I could permit you. Ooh, the bird. The ward emits a strong aura that prevents other Vikings from building things. It also locks all doors within its influence. Do you want me to just give you the ingredients? Do you want to build it, or does it not matter to you if it says it's mine?
Doesn't matter, because I mean, like, it's not like, I mean, it just blocks people from building.
Right, but it says permitted next to it. Owner, active, Lord Fart Quad, deactivate, permitted, there's nothing next to it. How do I choose who's permitted?
Do I have to, like, touch it or something, maybe?
Maybe. Try jumping up here and
I
see.
can't, yeah, I can't get in there right now.
It just there you go.
Gate no access.
Alright, jump up as I put it on the roof up here in front of the chimney.
Owner, Lord Farquaad, permitted.
Yeah, how do I make someone permitted? Do I have to like...
Do you click on it and type
No,
in the name somehow?
I'm gonna look it up quick. I don't like looking up stuff because I like discovering this game, but... Ward... Permissions... Ward, the player can use to protect an area... No, it does not currently lock or affect carts that are within radius. The ward also inhibits hostile creature spawns in its area of effect. It does this when activated and when it's deactivated. The building is attacked by an enemy creature within the ward radius. A circular dome around the area will pulsate in blue for each attack the enemy creature carries out in your buildings. How to build it. Configure permissions. There we go.
Can't even.
Well, this word is inactive. Any player that the person who placed the word can inactivate with the word using E to add themselves to the list of authorized Vikings. Oh, when it's inactive, you can give permission. Like, you can permit yourself. Because only I can activate and deactivate it, so I can deactivate it. You jump up here, make yourself permitted. There we go, now
Oh,
I
opt
activate it.
in.
So now it's just you and I. Because now no one
Cool.
else can
All
use
right,
it.
there.
There we go, now you and I are the only ones that can open and close the gates around here and build around here.
And the chests and stuff. Cool.
Cool, we got a protective wood now. No one mess with our shits. Alright, I put all my tin in there, so I have none left. So if you want to add all your copper to it whenever you can. Well, that being said, so no one can build around us. So does that mean no one can build like, like if we had a wall, they can just build up their own wall and jump over the wall? Like, I wonder how far the radius actually is. And that being said,
Or imagine they wouldn't be able to build up. They wouldn't be able to build a workbench near here.
right.
I
So
don't
if we
think they
really don't want anyone to have any access, like right now, anyone can just swim around the wall. But we would have to actually close it off completely. I don't think anyone, like I said, is gonna come in here and do anything, especially off the friends
Which would
list.
be kind of cool, because I wonder if like we could like close it off completely and then like, oh, I don't know, like it'd be cool if there's like a way you could like make like a port with a gate and stuff.
I mean, we could close it off completely, and then in the back here, we could make another gate, and then have a fence going outside of that gate with leading to like a. I guess I wonder if a boat could fit through it. Like if we put like a little port through the water. I'm sure I could figure out a way to do it. I would have to raise the land all the way in the water or in a circle, and then have it be like a little pond inside our area, and then have the fence go on that land all the way around the circle, and then put a gate at the end, and then open it as we're about to boat out of it. Technically could do it. It would take a minute, but I'd be down for the challenge. I like this spot. I like that it's on this huge lake. I like that it's right next to the dark woods and the regular woods.
And the meadows. Yeah. It's like right in between.
So I wouldn't mind putting the effort into building that here, because we'd probably be here for a while. And if we ever went somewhere else, we would build a portal and we could come back here anytime. Like we just portal back, do our stuff, and then go back to where we want to go. Like we definitely want to put a portal here in the market when we eventually find a market. Anywho's, now that I've built that and tested that out, that's cool. We should build a cart. We only need 10 bronze nails to build carts. You know what carts are for, right?
Oh yeah, you can transport goods and stuff.
We can just drag goods
behind
us.
That'll be good for when we. It's more of important for like when we like we build a port. Like we could, if we wanted to, we could just build a port kind of like outside the base, and then we make like a road that we travel in between.
Oh, like so we can bring goods back and forth.
Yeah, and then because when you on the regular raft, there's no like space or like inventory that you can put in there. Apparently on the next one though, like the bigger ship, there's space that you can put stuff into it. And so then that's when it's good to have the cart, because then you can like transport stuff from like the ship back to here.
Makes sense.
You know?
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
So that, like, I'd say like the biggest things we want to try and figure out a way to, how do we get to that next level?
Right.
The fuck? I think my game is lagging. Are you still in there?
Yep.
Weird. Yeah, it keeps spitting stuff out. Oh, there we go. Now it's picking. It's like it was like delayed picking stuff up.
Was this your stone axe and your bow too upstairs that you're throwing away?
Yeah.
I just realized all this stuff's in my inventory. I was nearly looking.
have 30 tin. I think maybe like 5 copper.
Hey Matt, I filled the trash can.
Where's it at?
The back over here. Yeah, come test it out. See, all you gotta do is just go right up to this window and then just dump it out right there.
Dump it in there.
It's our trash.
That's pretty freaking awesome.
Build a hole down there so you don't have to look at it. It's covered. Just looks like a little shed. Just whatever we don't need anymore and we don't want anymore and we don't like to look at on the ground sparkling everywhere because we threw it on the ground and it stays there forever. We just throw it right in there.
Throw it in there.
And it just stays. We'll have a big
That
sparkly
works.
hole. Just like a clean butthole. Sparkly hole. Alright. I want to build. I want to build this place. Is all the copper and tin been smelted? Or all the tin has been? Is this all the copper too?
Yeah, that's all we have.
6. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, the copper's what we're lacking on the most. I realized how easy it was to get tin.
Yeah, tin pretty simplistic. Well, I'm gonna gather all the wood and I'm gonna start building a fence. Actually, I'm gonna gather all the stone and I'm gonna start building a floor. I think we got all the stone. So I'm gonna raise the earth out here. Get that they need a workbench. Grab the wood too.
buddy. Knock it off. Meow.
Takes so much stone to raise ground. This is going to take a lot of stone.
Yeah, I know.
4 per punch.
Is it getting dark out again?
It looks like it.
There's a boar. Some more leather scraps. Fucker. Fuck you and your poison.
It's gonna take a lot of stone. All the stone you can gather up. Should definitely keep it. I wonder if it's within like the workbench boundaries is where the word works.
That's what would be like my
Most logical.
guess.
That kind of sucks though,
Yeah,
because you
that's what.
built out. You know how you can build outside the boundary? Well, the fence is not even in the
Yeah.
boundary. The door just so happens to be right in the boundary. So I wonder if I took you off the ward, you could test it. You could see like, okay, I can break this fence over here, but I can't open the door. So that would be pointless, you know. We'd have to build another workbench to cover that area. And then we'd also have to build another ward in that area too. Yeah? Yeah. In a sec, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go help Alexis with the shrine quick. On Zelda.
What?
So I'm gonna go help Alexis with the shrine click on Zelda. She's playing Zelda.
Okay. Oh. Okay, fuck off, you fucking shaman. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Now, brute? Kidding me?
Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
Good morning, Nova. Yeah, I got up early this morning and decided to start playing right away. And every time I play games now, which I do a lot of the time when I'm at home, I just stream at the same time. 'Cause why not? Right? Alrighty. Let's see.
Day 88.
Let's see. Yeah, trying to get in the groove of it, you know? I don't want to just start streaming for a week and then just give it up. I did it before when I was in North Carolina, but I didn't have the help from Brennan to, you know, get me all set up, and didn't have the friends to really get a following, so I just kind of got bored with it and left within like a couple days to a week. Yeah, moved it over here, so feel like I'm actually like, you know, if I'm looking at the chat, it's over here now. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Matt, I used all the stone up. We only have 2 stone left.
So I was gonna say, that stuff goes through so fast.
Still didn't even get the
raising
wall remotely close, but I can start building the fence at least, unless I don't have that much wood either, so I'm gonna run out of this stuff really quick. Because this takes 4 wood per thing. Yeah, I agree. It definitely helps to have someone that at least has their foot in the door already of what they're doing, and Brennan's been doing it for years now, so it just makes it so much easier. I'm sure there's a
Don't scare
lot that
those
I have to
deer
learn.
away.
Oh, sorry.
Scared the deer away.
You were hunting them. I'll help you. There's one.
Literally shot at it right after.
I know I
you
saw
hit
the
it.
arrow fly right past. You can pick up the stuff though. Oh,
This
did I already
deer-
run out of mushrooms?
Shoot this bird too,
There we go.
or not.
So Nova, do you just stream then? Or do you stream as well
Oh.
on Twitch?
How? This motherfucker.
'Cause didn't you help Brennan get set up with this years ago, or? I know you helped him with vlogging, but I don't know if you helped him with streaming. Just no time for it anymore. Okay. That's cool though, that you get to meet people from across the world, you know, just through video games. Yeah, I can see it still, even if you have time, you know, you want to utilize it with other things too, could be a reason, at least I know personal. I don't want to do that. I want to flatten. There we go. There we go. We're getting somewhere now. Kinda. You don't enjoy games as much anymore? You like watching people play games, or you just don't like playing them? Or you just not into games as much? I've had periods where I don't play games, or I didn't play games for like months. I would pick up a game for like maybe 20-30 minutes and just get bored and be like, I'm just not feeling it. And then I've had periods where I'm like consistently gaming for like weeks on end. Like that's all I do in my free time besides errands and stuff. Yeah, I feel it. But now that I've got people to actually play with again, because when I moved from North Carolina, I was staying at my parents' house with my girlfriend. She moved with me, and we were staying there for like 2 to 3 months while we were looking for a house, and then we just bought this house that we're in now in December, right before Christmas. So now I actually have internet again. They lived out more in the country. The internet was horrible, so for like 3 months I couldn't even play anything online or play with anyone. So I was craving it when I couldn't play it, so now I'm playing it all the time.
I've brought back 36 stone.
That was tough, yeah. You got 36, that'll be enough for like, what?
Yeah, I know, it's not much for anything. It's stone that I collected from killing
Right.
all the fucking...
Yeah, and
Great
mining copper.
bugs.
Are you still mining copper? Did you find more? Or
Yeah.
is that vein
Yeah,
still have more?
there's plenty more still there
Nice. See, I had to put a workbench out here just to be able to
to
build
reach
more.
out that far.
Yeah. I unintentionally was building on top of myself going this way, and I didn't realize that I was going upward, but I kind of like it. Do you see this? See, I'm like way up here, Matt.
Oh, I sniped that motherfucker. Yeah, I saw that. I think that'd be cool.
I'm gonna do
It-
the
it
same to
kinda-
the other side. That's where the gate's gonna be.
Okay.
Like, raise it
it
up
makes
to a
me
gate.
think of that one island on Sea of Thieves. Forget the name of it. But it's got like a way into the middle of the island, kind of like that.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I used to be able to. I have literally hundreds of games in my library on my Xbox that I have maybe put in all of those hundreds of games, besides a select few, I've probably put a total of in like 20 hours to throughout all of those games. I touch one, I get it, or I download it, it's on sale, it's free. Play it for like maybe 30 to 40 minutes, and I'm like, don't really care for it. I go back and play old games more than I play new games now. Like I play Ocarina of Time still. I'll go back and play Sly Cooper. I'll go back and play all the OG games from my child. Yeah, I'll go black.
You gonna go
I'm
black?
gonna go back in black like ACDC.
That's racist, Justin.
I didn't mean to say that, Matt.
It's racist. Like the days that the age that we live in right now, that's racist, and I'm gonna report you.
Okay, report me.
I'm gonna get you banned.
But anyways, yeah, I'd play all those old PS1 games, Ape Escape even for PlayStation 1. That was a classic for me. But I'll go back and play those games on like my Vita, or I have my N64 and GameCube hooked up at a little old school gaming station in my room behind me. I'll just go back and play those old games where I'm just like, I know I've beaten them a million times, but I don't care. It's more fun than these new games that come out that are really either just there's too much going on, or they hold your hand through it. Games nowadays don't have any, you don't have to like play around and figure it out for yourself. At least AAA games. Indie games still try to think about that, and they know what gamers want, but yeah, Ratchet and Clank. Oh yeah, I played all the Ratchet and Clanks. Well, all the old ones. I played the first 3, Going Commando, Upper Arsenal, and then of course the OG one. But I know they're releasing a new Ratchet Clank here for PS5, I think this year or sometime soon. I got an email from it or something, or a PlayStation Store notification, but yeah, those are just games aren't as good these days. But when you do find a really good game, then you get hooked, like this game. Yeah, I don't have a PS5 either. I have an Xbox Series X. I probably wouldn't get a PS5 for another couple years, if that. Just because I have a PS4 and I barely play it. I'm like Brennan when it comes to PlayStation. Well, I know he's mostly PC now. He doesn't play console really, but he said he'd get a PS5 when Gears of War comes out, the new Gears of War, just because he wants to play it so bad. Like, I feel like I'm the same way. If a game comes out for PS5 that I only can play on there and I absolutely want to play it, that'll probably be the time I buy a PS5. I brought my PS3 for Metal Gear Solid 4 because I love that game at my friend's house. And I bought a PS4. Why did I buy a PS4? I think I bought a PS4 because VR was the first system out on it, and I really wanted to play VR, so I bought a PS4 one paycheck, and then the next paycheck 2 weeks later I bought a VR. And that's what I use my PS4 for. Also Persona 5. I still haven't beaten it because it's such a long game, but I'm pretty close to beating it, I think.
You guys are really throwing rocks at me.
Good. Collect the rocks. Collect the stones. We need them. I know you can't, but that would be cool. How do we build this?
Do you have your stream set up to where they can hear like the people in your Discord?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I just want to make sure, so that way I gotta make sure I watch what I say.
Yeah. I mean,
don't want to be throwing any inappropriate words around.
Not too inappropriate, at least. I'm trying to not swear. Just cut back on swearing. I don't care if other people swear, though.
Oh, I'll fucking swear all day.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
But there's other bad words
let's see.
that people have heard me say.
This fence might be a little... I'm going to try to make it as level as I can. It might go a little up and down. Like, it might not be dead center even level, but, you know, that don't matter. I'm already out of wood. I literally built, like, 6 things and I'm out of wood.
Yeah, but at least wood's really easy to get.
Yeah, true. Which is really nice is I have Xbox Ultimate, or the Ultimate Game Pass, and most of those games I can download for PC now. And, you know, like Fallout 76 I play on PC, or I did a lot during quarantine. I played probably 10 to 12 hours a day when I was off work or on furlough.
Why are these guys here? It's not even nighttime.
They just want your blood, Matt. I used to play like 10 to 12 hours a day of both. I'd switch between Fallout 76 and Sea of Thieves. Matt, remember when we played Sea of Thieves for like 2 weeks straight, like
Oh yeah.
wake sun up to sunset?
Yeah, because that game is so easy to just
Oh,
get like
it's just
stuck into.
you gotta to put so much time to that game though, because you know you go out on a voyage and it takes hours to gather everything from it. And
Yeah.
every time when you're on a voyage, you find more chests or messages and bottles and quests along the way.
Well, that's why
Um,
those stuff you don't even go with.
well, we
I
don't
never
touch
even
them
touched those
anymore
things.
because we have higher level quests because we're Pirate Legends now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Nova, Sea of Thieves when it first came out, I mean my tattoos are all like there's like a pirate, little scuba guy, a shark over here. I got a ship up on my arm. I've always been so much interested in pirates and stuff like that. But Sea of Thieves came out, so I got that game, of course, because you could play as a pirate on the open sea. It was lacking content in the early development or the beginning of the game, but Rare really stepped up, came out with so much free content, so many upgrades, and so much more you can do now. That game it's got like a story mode now. And a hidden island that you can't get to unless you beat all the stories leading up to that last mission with an extremely hard boss that took Matt
Yeah.
and I like 30 minutes to kill him almost. Extremely
Yeah.
hard. And
That shit was fun.
it was so much fun because the challenges were new. It wasn't just the same old in the beginning. You either go collect animals, you go collect
An actual story.
yeah, treasures, or you go fight pirates. Like that was it. Now you have like online like PvP arena mode where you have like you just go to fight other ships and other people in an arena. Like there's so much more into that game. I actually that's funny because I've had so many people tell me to watch One Piece. I'm watching Naruto right now. Uh, it's hard to sit down and watch anime for me. I love anime, but it's hard to get into it because there's so many episodes and it takes up so much of your time and you get so hooked. But I've been watching. I watched all Dragon Ball Z as a kid. That was my big thing. I'm watching Naruto now. Dorohedoro on Netflix was good. It was only the first season, but I hope they come out with more. But One Piece, everyone says it's so good, and I know it's a pirate style anime, and I will one day sit down and start it and probably get addicted instantly. Yeah, Atlas. Matt, have you played Atlas? Were you talking about Atlas, or was that Brennan talking about Atlas?
I don't think I've played it.
I remember someone talking about Atlas, and they said it was a letdown because we were playing Valheim, and someone was like, "Oh, this is way better than Atlas." When we tried that, it was horrible. I'm assuming Nova that was you playing with Brennan or Brennan talking to me about it, but I'm not really sure what Atlas is. I'm assuming it's a pirate or exploration type game. Yeah, I mean, I won't even look into it if it's not worth it, and I'm stuck on this game right now. But yeah, it sucks when you get hyped up for a game and it comes back to just not be as exciting as you thought it, or it comes out and it's not as exciting as you thought it would be.
That's why I feel like it's better to just not get hyped about anything.
No.
Like this game right here, it's such a basic game.
I didn't even know about this
That
game
had
until
no
you
hype.
guys started talking about it in Snapchat, and then I bought it within like what, a half hour of you guys talking about it because you showed me. You didn't even show
Yeah.
me a video. I just Googled it, looked it up, looked at a video for
20
like
20
5
bucks.
minutes, and I'm like, it's $20, it's half a gig, why not? I'll just try it. Now
Yeah, and it's like it
That's-
was like the biggest new hype on Twitch and everything.
I know, and that's all I'm playing. Alright, I need to gather wood. I'm getting sidetracked here. I also should probably get off and go to Target here soon. I'm so into it. So addicted. Oh wait, I forgot. I can use my axe now. Oh, I love this bronze axe. It is the best thing. Weapon. Look at that. Don't even have to switch. Just take down guys. Take down trees. We should grow a beach farm. I got so many. I mean, we have so many beach seeds. We could make a little workbench out here, and we could regrow this whole area outside of our place with trees.
Trees.
Yeah. And then just keep gathering the seeds and keep growing them. Not that we would ever run out of trees. There's literally a plethora of trees everywhere.
Coming back with a little bit of wood. Cut down a birch tree too. Some
Yeah,
fine wood in
I
there.
think that's what Brendan was talking about. I think he was talking, or someone else. I don't know why I don't think Brendan was talking about this particular, but I'm assuming it was someone that was playing this that said it was literally 8 hours or 6 hours of playing or trying to play, and you couldn't even get into a game or a server, so it wasn't even worth it.
For what, Atlas?
Yeah, that's what they were talking about. They said it got released. I mean, I remember when Sea of Thieves got released, though, it had the same issue. I was following them on Twitch, or on Twitter, and I was just like, their updates were saying, we know it was, you know, we were not anticipating this much traffic, the servers are having issues. I would get into a game, and then it would log me out, like, within, like, a half hour of, like, sailing, and, you know, I'd lose my stuff, of course, right away, and then I would sit there and hit reconnect to join server for, like, an hour. I wanted to play so bad, though, that I kept trying. I was even submitting pictures to the Sea of Thieves development team and being like, this is happening on launch day, and this isn't working for me. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't even get games when they first come out anymore. I give it a week or two, see if it's working, you know, fluently, and there's not as many issues as some games, but a lot of times, like, I'm a huge Fallout fan. Not like an OG Fallout fan. I know some people would argue the fact that Fallout 1 and 2 are the best, and then when it got took over by oh wait, I don't know. I think Bethesda did it the whole time, but either way, that when they started doing open world, that it's not as cool of a lore. I don't care. I like the open lore or the open world aspect of it, but I played from Fallout 3.
I feel like that adds so much more lore.
It does. I mean, some people really geek out and they want it to be like the strategic games of Fallout 1 and 2 where you're like, basically it's like take turn combat, and it's like a JRPG basically, but I like open world RPGs like, you know, Oblivion and Skyrim, but when Fallout 76 was announced, I was so pumped. But then it had such bad reviews. I didn't play Fallout 76 till like, what, 2 or 3 years after the game was released, when they finally came out with updates for it and made it playable and actually had NPCs. Because I remember when that game first came out, they were just saying stuff like, oh, there's not even an NPC anywhere. The only other people running around are other players online. That it's just robots and terminal computers that give you quests. And I just thought that was dumb.
So boring.
Yeah, it's just boring. So, yeah, literally, I didn't touch it till 3 years. But it got so much better, and I actually put a lot of hours into Fallout 76. I still haven't beaten it. Alexis played with me a lot too, but I only had one computer, so we played on the Xbox. I had 2 profiles because it was a cross-platform. The PC is so much better, obviously, but it works on my old PC, so I'm gonna hook it up, and she's gonna play with me on the old one eventually, and that'll be fun. Yeah, New Vegas. I agree. New Vegas is the best Fallout game to date. Fallout 4, yeah, it was amazing because it was on a new, you know, it was an Xbox One game. Way more to do, better graphics, better maneuvering, but Fallout New Vegas, just like Oblivion is to me. Skyrim plays better mechanically, but Oblivion has such a better story.
Yeah.
The world is better. Oblivion's the best Elder Scrolls game. I know people argue Morrowind is, but when I first started playing Elder Scrolls, Oblivion was the first one I touched, and it was hard to go back to Morrowind. That's another bucket list game that I always told myself eventually I will play. I like the aspect that it doesn't hold your hand, that you actually have to read the journal to figure out which direction to go and look at maps and stuff.
Do you want to go to sleep, Justin?
Yeah.
So
do you want to go to sleep, Matt? You've been up for how long?
Well, I mean, I
haven't
been up for like 24 hours because I slept till like basically right when you were messaging me if I was going to be playing yesterday or whatever. I was just waking up.
Oh, okay, so that's
like
why.
Around 6
so
o'clock.
you woke up late last night because you're on a backward schedule.
Yeah. Because I work nights.
True.
So.
Yeah, No Man's Sky. So yeah, New Vegas is the best Fallout.
That's fun.
He says, I really want to play No Man's Sky because that game was bad at the start too. Apparently, I had an upgrade so much.
Yeah.
Matt, you tell him. He can hear you. You tell him about No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky is a lot of fun. It's a lot like, I mean, kind of like this game, Valheim, except for its space. That game is.
Because you
It
put a
can
lot of
keep you
hours in that
going.
game.
It just keeps you going endlessly because there's just one thing after another that you can like strive for and work for, and like going to different galaxies, going to different planets, because each planet has its own specific biome and has specific rare materials, and you need certain materials and certain compounds to craft certain things and to create big vast bases and to unlock new upgrades and upgrading your ships. And yeah, that game is just, it's a game that you can just get lost into and just keep going into it.
Yeah,
It was fun.
I played with you for a little while, but then that's when I got hooked on Fallout 76.
Yeah, and that's kind of, it's bad timing where you got hooked into Fallout 76, and I tried getting into Fallout 76, but I had issues with installing it. Yeah, they still have issues with certain. It can just be random based on your account if you try and play it through the Xbox game app on PC, because I play on PC.
Right.
It just doesn't work.
But I played on PC too, and I don't know why I didn't have any issues.
For whatever reason, you didn't have issues.
I know. Well, if you ever want to try again, Matt, that game is really fun. Ooh, got a space here. Alright. Oh, that's sick. I didn't know that. Apparently the new Assassin's Creed games, they have a difficulty option where you can turn off any help in the game, and you have to walk to every NPC to figure out what you're supposed to do. That's actually really cool. They should make games like that now, where it's like you can either be babied. I know some games where it's like if you play on easy mode, it's basically because you just enjoy the gameplay, the story, the cinematics, and you don't want a challenge whatsoever. And then there's like super hard mode where you know, it's basically says like, oh, you're insane, you're gonna die every corner. But I would like them to come out with difficulties where it says like it's called realist mode, or you know, no handheld mode or something, where they don't hold your hand, they don't have any waypoints on the map. You get a call from someone or you get a journal quest, however, whatever time frame the game's in, and it's just like, hey, you have to go north towards this location and you got to talk to this dude, and it doesn't give you any direction, or it doesn't give you any map or any pointing to where you need to go. And then you just got to be like, all right, well, I'm heading north, and oh, this is the name of the town because it's on the front of the town, and this said this guy's going to be at this tavern. I'm going to go check this tavern out. Oh, have you talked to this dude? Oh, he's over there? Okay, I'll go talk to him. That would be... Instead of nowadays, you literally just, you go, oh, fast travel. Oh, get to the closest spot. Okay, I need to go down this path to find him. Oh, there he is. Led me literally right to his nose. You need to play. I don't know if you get back into older games, Nova, but Nova said he's only played Morrowind and Skyrim. He skipped Oblivion for some reason.
Wow.
Oblivion is a gem, especially on PC that you can download it through Steam. I mean, I was playing it for a while on Steam during quarantine too. Not too long, but I've beaten that game a few times. Oblivion is super good.
Yeah. That was a childhood gem.
I played the last Assassin's Creed I played was Black Flag, of course, because it's pirate related. That game was amazing. Super fun.
Yeah, that was the only Assassin's Creed that I played.
Oh yeah, you played that too.
Yeah.
I love that game so much.
Assassin's Creed that I've ever played.
You know that little board game that you could play was where you where I can't remember where you have like these circles. It's kind of like checkers, but you have to move them in certain patterns and like take out the other player's pieces. Like it was a game within the game, Black Flag. My buddy and I, or Anthony and I, literally took a piece of paper, made the game, taped over it with laminate, and then we used checker pieces, and we were playing the board game at my place, at my dad's house when I was staying there. because we were so into that game. We would take turns playing Black Flag because I don't think he had it, just sailing around. But yeah, that game was amazing. I actually would consider replaying Black Flag because it's been so long, and I don't remember too much about it. I remember kind of the lore of it, but it would be fun to just go back through again. I've also, it's funny because as a kid, I feel like you've got so much going, or you have so little going on in your life that you have to care about. You know, you're just like, oh, it's summer vacation, I can do whatever I want. As a kid, I always was so sad because whenever I beat a game that I really, really liked or saw a movie that I really, really liked, I'm like, oh, now I never get to experience that, you know, blindly ever again. Like, I can never replay Ocarina of Time and be like, oh my gosh, this is a great game. What do I do? I gotta figure it out. Like, you can never blindly go into a game anymore once you've beaten it. But now as you get older, you've got so much going on in your life that I could play a game, not touch it for like a year or two, and then go back into it or replay it and still be like, okay, what do I do again? Where do I go again? It's been so long since I've played, and I've had so much going through my mind that I don't remember half the game. So it's actually cool now because I feel like I can go back and play a game that I haven't touched in a while and not know it like the back of my hand like I did when I was younger. That's what you have with anime? Like, yeah, because it's been so long or you've done so many series that you forget exactly what happened and you rewatch it and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot how cool this was. I don't think I need stone. I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break all of this land right next to our water here because as I'm building this fence out, the water right up to our beach is kind of shallow, so I feel like even if we had a boat, there's rocks in the way and stuff. I'm going to break all of this land up and gather stone that way, and then give us more area to have water filled in. Probably get barely any stone from this, but whatever. One sec though. Hey Alexis! When do you wanna go? It's 10:30, when do you wanna go to Target? Okay. You still playing Zelda? What's that? She's gonna play some more Zelda, and I'm gonna play some more this. Diamond No Ace baseball anime. I love baseball. I'm gonna have to check that one out. I'm gonna put it in my watch list right now on my phone. This is my list I have of games to beat. It's probably backwards on my phone. It's Final Fantasy 15, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Witcher 3, the newest Batman game, and Persona 5. They're the games that I made this list like... It says the last time it was touched was February 28th, 2018, so literally about 2 years ago. And these are games that I still haven't beaten from 2 years ago that are on this list. Like, I put so much time into The Witcher, Metal Gear Solid 5, Final Fantasy 15, and Persona 5, and I'm still trying to beat them because they take up so much time, and I get so, like, I'm like, I don't want to play it anymore because I've already put 50 hours into it. And I want to try it. Usually a new game by that time comes out that I want to play. But I'm gonna make a set, anime list. Diamond Noise. But yeah, The Witcher 3, I've restarted that game like 3 times now because I always want to play it, and then I'm always like, I forgot where I'm at and what I'm doing, so I'll just reset it, and then I get really far, and then I stop playing. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5, same thing. I've reset it twice now, and I still have not beaten it. My second playthrough, I haven't even gotten as far as I did the first playthrough. The first playthrough, I just got to Africa. And I did like maybe like 5 or 6 missions in Africa. Like side missions too. But I know I love those games, and eventually I just need to talk to Derek. I need to take like a month staycation, and I just need to grind out all these games, just get them beat. I'm sure he'd love that. Oh, it broke. That's I'm like, why am I punching the air? Matt, you still gathering copper?
Copper, yeah.
Do you find another vein, or are you still on that one?
Oh, still on that one.
Jeez.
Telling you, like these veins keep going down. You just got to keep digging down through the ground.
That's so cool. At least they make it that way, so it's not like, because the game knows how much copper you need. So another
Yeah, like I just
another
dug
way
out
to
another
balance
rock
it.
and I just keep digging down and there's just more of it.
I like it too though, because it's not as obvious. Like some people might just give up. Like it's not like they're like, hey, keep digging. Like there's not a hint bar that says just keep digging, you might find more. Like unless we were to like willingly be like, let's try to dig underneath this more and see if there's more. I'm sure that a lot of people have played this game just dig at what they saw on the top and just left it. Didn't even know. Oh, I got 24 stone. It's enough for like 4 raisins, 5 raisins. Just make a 3 Nails Twitch channel and stream on those games on there. Yeah, just Derek, I'm just trying to get more people involved with 3 Nails, you know? Every like 30 minutes I'll put up an ad, I'll shout out our company and be like, yo, you guys should go buy some clothes from us. Alright. Back to killing some peeps! Like this Christian clothing line sponsored by COD. Sponsored by Metal Gear Solid. That would work wonders. Get your stamina on it. I kind of like these little things right there. I'm gonna keep those there. Low tide. Get these ones in. I also love in this game how you can just. It takes a while, but we can like build whatever we want. I like how you can lower the ground and raise it and everything. Takes an eternity. I know I thought of the old lady from Holes. Eternity. Matt, didn't we used to watch Holes all the time at your house? I feel like we used to watch it all the time there.
Watch what?
Holes.
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched it quite a couple times.
Remember when we put
It's a good movie.
Remember when your basement was still in construction or whatever, and we put a tent up down there, and we were just playing like PlayStation 2s with tiny little like 7-inch TVs in that tent, and we were just for some reason would game all night in there. I remember you went to like baseball practice or something, or you went to football or something, some sporting thing.
Yeah.
And I just stayed in that tent and played Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 2 for hours. Yeah, exactly. Just little balloons, you know. Just we're just doing God's work. We're just bringing them, sending them on their way to heaven. I'm gonna drown. Okay, one thing they need to fix about this game too. I get it. Actually, no, they don't need to fix this. It's just when you're digging into water and then you're trying to get out of the water, unless you find like the most slow raising slope, you like can't get out of the water. Spider-Man 2 was the first game. Not the first, obviously, old Grand Theft Autos, but where I was just like, wow, there's so much freedom. I remember in Spider-Man 1 where you couldn't even touch the ground floor of, like, Manhattan or wherever you were. You could only be on top of the buildings, but Spider-Man 2 is just... Matt, you remember in Spider-Man 2, that random level where there was, like, aliens attacking Statue of Liberty?
I think so.
And you had to, like, swing
I barely
across...
played Spider-Man 2, but
Oh,
I do remember some of that.
I feel like that was your Spider-Man 2. Like, it wasn't even mine. I just
played it a
at your
little
house.
bit. I never got really big into it. I played it a little bit just because, yeah, it was like one of those first, like relatively like open world games.
You felt like you could actually
like
do
go
anything.
all around New York City.
Starting to get this area cleared out. Oh, I'm carrying too much. Oh, I got a good amount of stone there from all that. Well, that being said... I really like the angle this is going. But oh well. Too late now. The moon. Yes, I played the OG Red Dead Revolver. I know it doesn't really have, like, that we know of, or that I know of at least, a correlation between Red Dead,
I remember Red Dead Revolver.
Redemption. Yeah, Red Dead Revolver. I have that on my PS4 because you could get PS1 classic games. Yeah, I have Red Dead Revolver, and then yes, I beat Red Dead Redemption, did the zombie mode, online play, everything, the horde or the undead mode, and then Red Dead Redemption 2. Funny thing about Red Dead Redemption 2 though, I still technically haven't beaten it all the way. I played all the way up to where Arthur, spoilers, I'm sure you played it already, no one else is watching. You know, what happens to Arthur happens. And then, nothing, I'm already out of stone. And then you play as, I can't remember his name for some reason, but the guy that's the main character of Red Dead Redemption, the first one. And then you get to that little town and you're helping raise your son and everything. Yeah, I know, R.A.P. But yeah, where you play as, I want to say Martin? I don't know. Anyways, I didn't finish that prologue story yet. And that's always been on the back of my mind too, that I didn't actually complete the game fully. I know in Red Dead Redemption, the first one, you play as his son, and you can go out and do other stuff and collect more of the collectibles and whatnot. Yeah, John Marston. And then I know you play as him at the end of Red Dead Redemption 2, but I never went through. I'm assuming there's just a small story, and then it's so you can keep collecting stuff and you can keep, you know, finishing the game 100%. But I never did that after. I was like, once Arthur passed, I was just like, eh. Alright, need more stone. I got some wood. I can build a little bit of a fence here. But let's see. Yeah, I told myself that I would get into the online play, and I had friends that played Red Dead Online, but I don't know, just it's a fun idea, running around on horses, having little little western brawls, but I just didn't get into it. I didn't play that much online. It would have been cooler if they would have added on more of an actual like DLC to the story.
Now it might be worth going and finding a
Exactly.
deposit.
That's why I absolutely love Fallout 76 because it's finally it's like an MMO to the point where you can only have like what 10, 5 or 6 people on a server. Or sorry, I think you can have. I'm thinking of Sea of Thieves. You can have like 10 or 15 people max on a server, so it's not too crazy. But you're still in first person. It's still an RPG. You're still running around, and you can complete missions with your friends. That's why I love Fallout 76. Now, if they came out with an Elder Scrolls Online, I liked the idea of Elder Scrolls Online, but it was too much like a WoW or an MMO, and I want to get into those games so bad, but they just get too repetitive for me. And it's third person, so you're just running around, uh, and it gets so repetitive. It's just quests that are, you know, you go talk to this dude, and then you gotta go gather these pieces, and then you gotta build this thing. Fallout 76 actually feels like you're playing a legit Fallout game. It feels just like Fallout 4, but you can play online with people. They need to come out with more games like that for like an Elder Scrolls game, but first person like that. Or heck, it doesn't even have to be online where there's random people everywhere. Just an Elder Scrolls game or a Fallout game where you can play up to like 4 player or at least 2 player
It's like
co-op.
co-op.
Yeah, just the story mode. Just hey,
Yeah.
you can play the whole story mode
It's
co-op.
like that's what like all anybody has ever really wanted
I
since
know.
Elder Scrolls is just to be able to play Elder Scrolls with their friends. We don't want an MMO of Elder Scrolls.
No.
Like we want a fucking co-op.
What the heck are we getting so many packages today for? FedEx just dropped something off now too. And it's Sunday. I know it doesn't matter that it's
Yeah,
Sunday.
FedEx and UPS they still deliver on Sundays, don't they?
Well,
It's
apparently.
only the USPS,
Yeah,
like the
because they're
postal
government.
service. Yeah, government. It's only the government one that doesn't.
Well, I will be right back again. There is a Skyrim co-op mode? There is? And I know ESO's gotten better. Matt and I, Matt, you've like beat a ESO online, right? Like, or I guess ESO.
Yeah, I've played it quite a bit. I like it. There's good things to it, and then there's meh
Oh,
things.
it's a mod. I didn't see that part. It's a mod. So there's a Skyrim co-op mod, Nova's saying.
Interesting.
I I would replay Skyrim if I could run around with someone else. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And I know, I don't know if you've heard about it. I'm sure you have. Matt, I've talked to you about it. But I cannot wait till they finish developing Sky Oblivion.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
mod team.
That mod.
Oh, they combine where you. I think it's where you can travel between both Oblivion, like through Cyrodiil and Skyrim, and maybe even other regions. But then it's got the story. It's got all the quests from Oblivion and Skyrim together. It's like, or something like that. But then it's like Oblivion, but with the graphics of Skyrim.
Holy.
Yeah, there's probably issues with that co-op mod too. I would probably agree with that. But hey, Matt, if we could, I have Skyrim for Steam. If you and I downloaded the co-op mod, I'd be down to play. You never beat
Yeah.
Skyrim, did you?
Me?
Yeah, I thought you played Skyrim, but
If I remember right, I played through it to beat it, but I never got into it to where like I did a bunch of like the side
factions
missions.
and
I don't think
stuff.
I didn't do the guilds. Like the only guild I
Mm,
really did maybe was the Fighters Guild, I think.
the Fighters Guild in
Um,
Skyrim wasn't that impressive to me, at least.
and no, I didn't think so either.
The Dark
The
Brotherhood
Fighters
though in
Guild,
Skyrim is really good. Like the first one, Oblivion, it's still better because everything about Oblivion's better. But the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim was really fun. Yeah, I follow their Sky Oblivion page on Reddit, and I used to see a lot of posts, but they've been lacking on posts. They just send posts of like, this is what the dwarven shield looks like in our new graphics schematic, but it's like, okay, just are you gonna release the game yet? I know what the shield would look like if I could play the game. I would go in the game and I'd look at it in the game. Matt, how do you like the bay so far? I ran out of
What?
wood, so I gotta get more. But how do you like the base?
Oh, I have to look. I just got back.
Well, come look. You're right there. You're a mere
Just
steps
throwing
away.
stuff. I'm throwing stuff in the smelter,
Oh, do
bro.
you want to sleep then to progress it?
No, I mean it's only 3 ore.
Oh, I thought it was like a whole thing. You only got 3? I thought you said you found a bunch.
Yeah, I found a bunch of extra small deposits, but like sometimes it's like even when you mine it, sometimes you don't get copper out of it.
That's the other thing too. Every time I would do the tin one, I would get like,
You always get something, but the copper, you break a copper deposit, and sometimes you just get stone out of it.
yeah, I know. It sucks about
Kind of
it.
annoying.
Ashes of Creation. I have not heard
I'm
of that.
pumped.
Oh,
Oh,
wait. You know
so
about
pumped
that?
for that game.
Is that the game? That's not the game that you guys sent that where you have like the different factions and cities and stuff.
Like you have different races and everything, and like it's a full on like world PvP game, but like what you get to choose is you choose on where you want to make your home, like where your
Is
allegiance
that the
wants to be.
video
You kind of
that
imagine like Archlord, the world of
right,
Archlord.
right?
You get to choose on if like because there'll be castle sieges like in Archlord, but you get to choose like, well, you know what? I want to live in Toland, and I'm gonna be a citizen of Toland, and then you do
Right.
quests and gathering stuff around Toland, and you do dungeons around Toland and all that,
So that is
and it
the
helps
video that
progress
that
that.
you and Mike sent in that chat that one day
Yeah,
in Discord. So I have seen. Yes, that I didn't remember the name, but that game does look amazing.
yeah, that game I'm so fucking pumped
When's that
for.
supposed to come out?
They slowly started doing their alpha testing this year.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if I mean you can get into the alpha testing if you pay. They said they were going to open up some more packages for it, but it's like $400.
Nothing. But yeah, Nova said here in the chat. He said when Ashes of Creation comes out, you playing with Bren, me, and the boys. So Matt, we have a group here now. Like the people that I talked
I
to
know
through
I got
Brennan, and I know you've got
Mike.
Mike. You got Mike.
Mikey's into it.
So
He's
we'll
for
get a
sure gonna.
whole. We can get a huge group of people, and we can all be part of the same faction or whatever
We
we
all
want
got
to
to
do.
be part of the same area, same city.
So we can all defend it together when other cities attack us.
We defend it.
Because isn't
Because
that
you when you collect resources, that's where you gather resources for
it's like an
your
economy. Like your
like
city has
city.
its own
Yeah,
economy,
it's an economy. Yeah,
and other cities
everybody's
can raid you.
contributions count for something, and then too, like you all vote too, like on stuff, like and like well,
Can the
because
votes
like
be
you'll always
stolen?
have someone who's in charge, like a mayor.
Can the votes be stolen? can they s- can they rig the election in this game?
But yeah, there's elections that are held for people to be mayors of the cities.
Stop the cap. Yeah, true. It sucks that you pay for a game and you have no idea when it's going to come out, and if it even, just like every other game that has this like, oh, look at the
Ooh, I like
gameplay
that.
video. Yeah, well, the gameplay looks amazing, and the idea looks amazing when you've only got 15 creators on the server at a time, but then you get millions of players coming out in the first couple weeks, and everything crashes and takes them a while to fix it, and
Well, what's nice is the guy who's developing this is a guy who's played MMOs all his life, and he's basically just a successful businessman, and he's throwing all his money into this game because he basically wants to make an MMO that he wants to play and that he's always envisioned, and in the hopes of also creating an MMO that the community wants. Like it's all of everybody's ideas and what they would want
and
for
he's
like the
like, hey,
perfect MMO.
I got the money, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
pretty much.
usually someone to have that much money
And
to
they're
get that
not
much
in
money.
any way rushing this. Like they've been working on this game already for a couple years, and that's why they're going through like multiple phases of alpha testing. Then they're going to do multiple phases of beta testing before it becomes an actual game.
Well, good. I like that they're taking their time.
Yeah, look, this freaking looks real nice.
Oh,
So we can put in like or we can build a boat. We could dig this down, or a
yeah,
boat can be
I'm
right
gonna keep
outside
building
there.
it. Well, I'm thinking about putting the boat in here. I want to make a
Yeah, like
gate.
dig it down.
I just need stone now. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been just sitting here
Yeah, dig it down.
hacking away at it to dig it down, yeah.
Ah,
Well, that's good that they at least are keeping people up to speed with weekly updates.
yeah, they do weekly updates and then they do monthly updates too. Kind of took out the ground from underneath the stairs though.
I know, I might either rebuild that up or just extend the stairs. I'll probably rebuild that land up. It was unintentional. I was trying to smooth out the land, and then next thing you know, I was like, oh, I'm getting really close to the stairs. I'll fix it. I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that.
I can fix that. Justin. I can fix that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Meow.
If I was that dude, I would have been like, do it yourself. I'm gonna eat my peaches. My own.
Eat my peaches.
You can fix it yourself, this lady. Wow. So they must have gotten a lot of money to be able to employ that many people, or that many people are just so hyped about it that they're like, you know what? I'm gonna help out even though I'm not making
For
that
what?
much right now. He said that when they first started development for the Kickstarter, they only had 10 people working on the game, and now they have around 100.
For Ashes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's because it's gotten a lot of hype, and what's helped too is a lot of streamers have gotten hyped into it. Like Asmongold and fucking
me.
blanking on his name.
I'm a
Summit.
streamer that's hyped. Come on.
Summit 1G. He was doing a bunch, like both Summit 1G and Asmongold had one-on-one interviews with the CEO, like the business guy for the game, and like they answered questions about it and everything. So it's like helped build up a lot of hype, and a lot of people have. There's a lot of promise, just because like when the community gives them an idea, they act upon it.
Right, they
And then
don't
too,
just
like if
ignore
there's
it.
a question, they do their best to try and answer it and give you an actual straight answer, not like beat around the bush,
Right.
like what a lot of companies usually tend to do.
Bethesda comes out, Todd Howard's like, I know you're asking questions about Elder Scrolls 6, but here, I'm gonna give you another port for Skyrim instead.
Yeah. So I gotta feed the cats, but I think from here I'm gonna log off.
You got a new bidet? Well, while you're going to the bathroom, we're gonna have a little side TV raise up, and you can play Skyrim on it. It's such a process mining in water to try to lower it, because the tide goes up, and then you gotta float for a sec, and then it goes down, and then you can mine a couple little hits here and there. 25. I'm jealous you have a Samsung Smart Fridge. I'm more jealous of that than you can play Skyrim on it. Would you just pick something to eat? I'm not eating, I'm playing Skyrim. Oh, I need to get into the fridge. If you open the fridge, it's just like the water dispenser. It stops the game. You can eat tomorrow.
Alright, I'm gonna go feed the cats quick.
Alright, you go feed.
Yes, I'm coming.
I'm coming.
Talking to the cats? I'll have to watch more gameplay footage on that. I remember seeing they sent in a Discord like still when I lived in North Carolina, so probably like 6 or 7 months ago, a video of it. It was like a 30-minute video of gameplay and explaining of all the different things that you can do. And yeah, it looked really fun. But I haven't really done any research since, so I definitely need to do my due diligence. And, ooh, no. Get to the side. I need more berries. Oh, mushrooms are there. I need to plant stuff. Missing all my stone on this. It's my fault for destroying it though. Alright, yeah, I'll check that video out here when I'm done. I'll save it. I'm actually gonna pop it up right now. And keep it paused here.
I have a challenge for all
Ah,
of you.
Mr.
Go to
Beast.
every computer in your house, your
Too
mom,
beastly
your
for
dad,
me.
your sister, your brother's computer, and install Honey. Wait, Mom.
With the recent news of
Alright, I got it paused and ready to go. For when I'm off, I will definitely watch that. Thank you. Thank you. No! Click back to the screen, didn't mean to do that. Ah! These corners are the real enemy. Oh my gosh. There we go. I need to build up these corners here quick. Wait, do I have enough stone now? Oh, I have enough stone for one more push. Oh my gosh, maybe I should put it there. That was really getting me.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright. Yeah. Fortunately, we don't have stock for people to buy. Private business for now. But that way we have the ability to do what we want to do without investors telling us what we got to do with our products. But yeah, Mr. Beast could just buy us out with. I mean, just stream and play games the rest of our lives. We don't have to work ever again. Enjoy your dinner, Nova. Appreciate the chatting. Yeah, with stock of inventory. yeah, he could buy all of our inventory if he doesn't want anything in return. We just have Mr. Beast on the back of our shirts. It's a cross in the front. Mr. Beast's face in the back. Yeah, he can buy all of our inventory. That would skyrocket our business. But yeah, enjoy your dinner. I'll probably be on later, maybe for a little bit, because I'm gonna go to Target here pretty soon with Alexis to get some stuff, some stuff to make cake pops for my stepdad's birthday.
Oh, it's Brian's birthday.
His birthday is Valentine's Day, but we're getting together with him sometime soon, and we're gonna bring him some cake pops. So, and then I just need some deodorant and other stuff like that. So, gonna go to Target soon. Then we're gonna clean the house, kind of be productive today. But I know she's really hooked on Zelda right now, so she might want to play some more. But we definitely are gonna spend some time together today, so should be on later. But if not, I will be on this week sometime too. Ah, it's already broken again. I'm mining for stone. That's how desperate I am for it. All these little stones that are outside our area, I'm just breaking them all. But it's nice when you mine the actual rocks instead of the ground, because the ground just gives you, a random amount. But
The rocks.
I
give
get
you
like
about
3
a
or 4 stone
decent amount.
per rock. It's just like the iron or the tin. You break one, it gives you like 3 to 4. There's another 4 stone. Haven't checked on the bees in a minute. I hope they're happy. I hope they are welcoming of my servitude to them. Oh yeah, the bees are happy. They are making honey. There we go, I fixed the doorway. Stairs. Right, now I gotta start figuring out how to do that again. Ugh. How did I do that? I was standing on top of it. Ah. Ugh. You got any extra wood or stone that you've been gathering at all, or have?
Not so much stone I was throwing in there. There should be. I mean,
Oh wow, yeah, there's
There is.
like 100 some. Dang.
yeah.
What about wood?
Just everything wood, not so much because most of the wood that I come back with, I just throw in the pit to make
Oh
coal.
yeah, cool.
Because the only wood I was getting was basically the wood and stone I was getting was from killing Grey Dwarves.
Sense. Alright, I'm gonna see how this works. If this works. It is the absolute worst thing in the world to try to get out of freaking water in this game.
Yeah.
It is like painful. Oh my gosh. And then I hate how you like barely are walking on the edge to try to like just get right to the edge and then your guy just like slips into the water.
Wait. was from earlier.
You ready to head to target soon? Okay. I'm just gonna finish up here in like 5 minutes and I'll be out. Alright, I'm gonna just finish up this little thing here and then I'm gonna go to target.
Sounds good. I mean, I already got off. So
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Yeah, finishing up and just about to head to bed.
Oh yeah, you gotta go to sleep.
Get some sleep. Work. Don't want to go back to work.
I bet. It's nice having a week off and the worst is having to go back. Alright, Matt, I'm gonna get off.
Alrighty, sounds good.
I'll be on a little later.
Okay.
Well, you'll be at work, but yeah. I'll be
Yeah.
on probably tomorrow or something too.
I'll be on after, like, when I get home from work. More likely, I usually stay up and play games for a bit
Okay.
before going to bed.
Alright. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty, talk to you later.
Righty. So yeah.
Bye.